dear students, how are you and how's everything? We're going to start our report or the first part in our revision. Right now, you can see this is the uploaded revision sheet that you have already on your LMS. The table over here shows the different tenses or the different verb tenses of each verb. As you can see over here, it's divided into three parts. Actually, you all know that any verb has three different forms: present, past, and the future. For each form, we have three types. As when you speak about the present, we have present simple or the present in general, present perfect, and present progressive. The past will be the same thing. Sorry, the future will be even the same thing. Each one over here or each tense will be having three different forms. When you speak about the present, it is talking about an action that occurs or happens in the present for the time being right now. The verb, it's the original form of the verb. If you are talking about yourself, more than one, or you, it's the form with the verb form without adding anything. When you put the verb with one person, he, she, or it, you have one person or one thing, you have to add s to the end of the verb. When you speak about the present perfect, it's the past of the verb, the past form of the verb, and before putting the past form of the verb, you have to put have or has, meaning you have to put verb to have in its present form, have or has according to the subject of the sentence. When you speak about the third part, present progressive, it's talking about the verb that is ongoing in the present, in the past, or in the future. So how to frame this? It's verb to be the original form of the verb after that, and then plus the original form of the verb, you have to add ing. Same thing for the present. For the past, past will go the same thing. So when you speak about the past, it's an action began and ended in the past. It's the past form. If it is an regular verb, if it is a regular verb, you have to add just ed to the end of the verb. If it is irregular verb, we have different forms to show the verb, or we have different things. Actually, it will not be just by adding ed to the end of the verb. We have forms, and we know already how to frame these verbs in the past tense. So it's just past, happened already, or ended in the past. The second one, the past perfect, we said the present perfect by adding verb to have in the present form. No, this is verb to have in the past form, meaning just had goes with everything, and then the past participle of the verb. The past progressive action in the past was ongoing. Okay, so how to frame it? We remember, look at the table. When we speak about the present progressive, it's verb to be, is, am, is, or. According to the subject, we will frame the verb. And right now, it's in the past form, verb to be in the past form. So meaning, it's not am, is, or. It will be was and were, according even to the subject that we have. And then the base form or the original form of the verb, then add ing to the end of the verb. The last form we have over here, or the third form, will be the future tense. Same thing, simple future, future perfect, or future progressive. Future or the simple future, it's an action that will occur or happen in the future. And how to frame it? It's the original form of the verb, which is the present, and also well before this original form. So well plus the original form of the verb without anything to be added to the verb. The future perfect, remember I said the past perfect, verb to have, I need it. I need verb to have and the past participle of the verb, but before putting verb to have or only just have, okay, I'll be putting well, because as you know, we are talking about the future. So well plus have plus the past participle of the verb. This is the only form. We cannot write has, we cannot write had. So it's well plus have and the past participle of the verb. The future progressive, it's an action in the future, will be ongoing. Okay, so it's well, as we see, because this is the sign for the future. Well, plus be, and then counting, as you see over here, it's just a sample of a verb. It's the verb plus ing. So how to frame the future progressive? Well, be plus the original form of the verb, ended by adding ing. Okay, so future, well, and the original form. Future perfect, well, have, and the past participle of the form. Future progressive, well, be the original form, ended by or with ing to the end of it. If we come to this question, I have some sentences over here, and the question says, decide which form of the verb given in the parentheses is needed. Write the correct form on the line. So, according to the table we have talked about, or I have explained previously, you have to decide what form of a verb you are going to write. So, if I check or if I look at the first sentence, I'll be saying that Mozart was compose music when he was 5. So I have verb to be in the past form. So meaning I'm talking about the past. Past what? Yes, I will let you have a look back again to the table over here. Yes, it is the past progressive. Past progressive. How to frame it? Past progressive means the verb to be in the past tense according to was or were according to the subject, and the verb will be followed by ing. So I will just make it easy for everyone. I'll be copying the verb and writing the verb over here, and what is needed. No need to write this e, but I need to put ing instead. Okay, so this is the, let me highlight this is the answer. Okay, so if you're going to read the sentence back again, it's Mozart was composing music when he was 5. Ying, because this is the past progressive tense. Okay, the next one, who is in this room like to hear a new story, meaning I will not say it's past. Okay, yes, look at me. This one, it's easy to frame it over here in a very, let me remove this, in a very simple way. It's who. Yes, normally if you're asking question, if you are in the middle of something and you are asking question, you'll be saying who likes. Okay, you're speaking to anyone around you, so you'll be saying who likes to hear a new story, not who will, or who in this room will like, make a match, but I don't like. So it's who likes that you're indeed. Okay, the third one I have here, and the clever one will say, teacher, I have verb to have before the verb. So whenever you have verb to have before the verb, yep, it's a past participle. This is the present perfect of the verb. So I will copy the verb over here and show you how to put the answer. So will be it will be what? It will be who loved. It's who loved, because I have verb to have in the present form. So when you speak about a verb to have in the present form, let's go back to the table. Okay, yes, this is what? This is the present perfect. Present perfect, have, has, and the past participle of the verb. So back again, I have loved. This is the present perfect as we said. Okay, the fourth one over here, it's agree. I agree to your comparison. Simple and easy. it's the same, it's the original form of the verb. So I'll be putting the original form of the verb as it is, and consider this is what this is. This is the future tense, so I'll be putting future tense as it is over here. I will just copy, no, it's the old verb, so I will just copy agree over here and write it is as it is, no change at all here. So who or I agree to your comparison. It's very simple present tense, nothing else. I agree to your comparison. I don't like. Sometimes when you write or when you say anything in English, you have to feel it first. Okay? So Henry, this, no need to feel it. You have a clue in the sentence. Henry play his heart out, but his team lost anyway. Okay? I'm going to say this. Yes, Henry, I'll copy this one over here. So it's Henry played. Why played? Because I have lost already. I have the verb that is in the past tense over here. I have lost in the sentence. So as long you have a clue in the sentence, let's follow the clue and put the second verb or the first verb in the sentence, same thing as the second verb. So the verb will be in the past verb. So Henry played his heart out. Maybe he's a football player. He did his best, but they lost the game. So Henry played his heart out, but his team lost anyway. Okay, why I'm highlighting this? Whenever I have a clue, I have to highlight it. Even over here, I had just to have a clue, so I have to highlight the clue you have. Okay, let's go to the other part. Here, the local opera company is presenting. Is what is presenting? So it just, this is the verb, present plus ing. Why, teacher? Because I have verb to be over here, and whenever you have verb to be over here, this tells you that this is the present progressive. Yes, verb to be in present form. Am is or, but actually it's am over here, so I will be writing it's is presenting the opera this weekend. So this is, as I said, once again, it's present progressive, present ongoing, as we previously said. Okay, musicians have, and this is exactly, here is the clue I have over here. The clue is have, so this is present. This is present perfect. So what shall I do over here? I'll make it easy for everyone, and I will be adding ed to the end of the verb. So the verb should be performed in that present perfect, means I have to add or I have to put the past participle of the verb after a verb to have. Okay, Mozart died. Yes, he's an old musician, so Mozart died, simple past only. So here only one letter to be added, no need to add ed to the end of the verb because the verb is already having e at the end. So I'll just add I'll just add d to the end of the verb. Okay. Okay, he was back again. I will refresh your mind and go back to the table. Was. This is the past progressive. So what shall I do? I'll just add ing to the end of the verb. Simple and easy. In between the parentheses over here, I'll be adding ing. This is the past progressive. Okay, and let me highlight this to make it clear to everyone. So actually you have to decide the verb tense or the tense you have over here in order to write the verb frame correctly. Okay, I am. This is verb to be. I have a hint. Okay, let me highlight the hint over here. Okay, and I will be highlighting this hint even. I have verb to be in the future tense. Verb to be in the present tense. So this is present progressive. this is present progressive ongoing. So simple and easy. It's the original form of the verb followed by I and G. And let's highlight this part. Okay. Let's end up our first video, our first revision video, by answering this question or the first question, talking about all the verb tenses or the different tenses of each verb or different types. We said we have three forms. Any verb has three forms: present, past, and future. And even when you talk about each one of them, we'll be talking about three different types. Okay, so till we meet again in the second video, revising everything about the grammar concept. Thank you.